Welcome to my Square Book online classes. Students, today's topic is about reproduction, sexual reproduction. So, in the previous classes, we have studied about the vegetative propagation and all, which are of asexual in nature. And today, let me teach about the concepts of sexual reproduction. What is sexual reproduction? The reproduction in which gametes are involved. What are gametes? Some special cells produced by the male and female organisms. So when they fuse, the gametes are fused, a structure called zygote is formed. Zygote is formed when the male and female cells are fused. Okay, and this fusion is called fertilization. So the fertilized egg is called zygote and it grows into an organism in sexual reproduction. And there are two types of fertilization. It can take place within the body or outside the body. Within the body of the female or outside the body of the living organisms. So if it take place, if the fusion of the male and female gametes take place inside the body, it is called the internal fertilization. And if the fertilization take place outside the body, it's called external fertilization. External fertilization take place in the living things like fish and all. So they release the sperm as well as the egg or the ova into the water. We will study it later. Now we are going to study about the reproduction that takes place in the mammals. Mammals are what? The living things which are producing their own young ones by giving birth, and also they feed their young ones with their own milk. They are called mammals. So in that, a typical example is human beings reproduction. So separately I have to study male reproductive system and female reproductive system. So today, now we will first study about the male reproductive system. So let us go for a detailed study of the male reproductive system.
Consists of, there are 9 parts. I will explain it. A pair of testes is a testis, okay, and vasa efferentia, the tube that is starting from here inside. A pair of epididymis, a pair of vasa deferentia, a pair of seminal vesicles. Seminal vesicles, you can find it here. Then you can find ejaculatory duct, a duct that is passing through, and then prostate gland found attached with the structure, prostate gland, and a pair of corpus gland. Prostate glands and corpus glands are found attached each other near to the seminal ducts, and urethra. Urethra is the tube through which the urine passes. So the testes are located outside the body in case of most of the mammals, because they have to maintain, because the sperms are produced inside the testis and it is protected in a bag-like structure called scrotum. Scrotum is the bag-like structure, and testis is made of highly coiled tubules, just like nephrons are there in the kidney. Here also tubules are there. It is inside the testis that the sperms are produced by meiosis, by the meiotic divisions. A large number of sperms are produced as a result of meiosis, and a hormone called testosterone also is produced from the testis. Testosterone. It is that testosterone hormone that gives the masculine character to a man. Okay, and now naturally the question asked every time, in the examination, why scrotums are placed, or why the testes are placed outside the body. So it is in order to maintain a low temperature, okay, because the higher temperature, if it is existing inside the body, the sperms cannot survive, because the body has to maintain around 2 to 2.5 degree Celsius lower than that of the body temperature. What is the body temperature? So less than that we have to maintain, otherwise sperms or spermatozoa may die. Therefore, because the scrotal bags can expand and contract, and thereby it maintains the internal temperature. Okay. Then coming to the vasa efferentia. So vasa efferentia is coming to that topic. The seminiferous tubules opens into vasa. Seminiferous tubules are found inside the testis. They opens into a tube called vasa efferentia, and they carry sperms into the epidermis. So the next part is called epidermis. Inside only, these all parts. We can't see it in the diagram. So from vasa efferentia, the sperms are connected or coming into the epidermis. So epidermis is also a part that is found within the testis. Okay, the vasa efferentia or vasa efferentia, epidermis, and then the vasa deferentia. These are all what? The tubules, one by one connected. So through that the sperms moves outside. So from the vasa deferentia, it comes into the seminal vesicles. I must say seminal vesicles. You can see here these are the seminal vesicles. So from here it is produced and it is passing through this tube, and here also this side too comes into the seminal vesicles. So seminal vesicles, it is stored till they sent out of the body, and at the same time the two glands, prostate glands and the corpus glands, which are found attached with the seminal vesicle, what do? They produce some secretions. This produce some secretion that contains the nutrients for the sperms to live, and also for that movement of the sperms need a liquid medium, water medium, aquatic medium, and it creates some secretions through which the sperms can move, because it's a fluid, they can swim. Okay, they can swim in the fluid produced by the corpus glands as well as the prostate glands. So and also it produces it helps to produce the a neutral medium inside. Both the what you call corpus glands and prostate glands produce some secretions. They make the neutral atmosphere. I mean, if any acidic nature is there, it becomes neutral, and through the ejaculatory duct the sperms move outside. Okay, so in male the urethra is it transport only not only urine but also sperms. It's also called a urinogenital duct. So this duct is also called a urinogenital duct. That means this is a common tube through which the spermatozoa or the sperms can move. Also the urine is passed through this tube, and therefore urethra is acting as a common duct for the passing of sperms as well as urine. So this is all about the structure of structure of male reproductive system.